know you. I never met you.
Although we don't know each other, you can still imagine a way to organize with other people all over the world without knowing each other, but establishing the corresponding rules and making your own decisions autonomously. All coded on the blockchain app. DAOs are making this. Some DAOs have already attracted more traditional investors, including billionaire Cuban, who has called them the ultimate combination of progressivism. And a16z has already led millions of dollars funding in individual DAOs and companies' DAOs, with the mastery predicting that DAOs will be the next mega trend. You may wondering what exactly is a DAO. The full name of DAO is Decentralized Autonomous Corporations. To understand DAOs, firstly, we need to understand the technology behind them. Most DAOs rely on blockchain technology and smart contracts, which are collections of code that run on the blockchain. We know that in traditional organizations, there is usually a hierarchy. Formal board of directors, executives, or top management decide the structure and have the power to make changes. Whereas DAOs are decentralized, means that they are not governed by individuals or entities, and the rules of each DAOs are written in smart contracts on the blockchain that cannot be changed unless voted by DAO members. Members of each DAO can collectively vote to make decisions rather than a minority having a majority say. For DAOs, the blockchain can maintaining the structure and the rules on each chain. DAO must have three basic elements. First, organizational goals and culture, like mission, vision, values that can be agreed among the strangers. Second, a rule system including creation, governance, incentives, and so on that can reach a consensus with strangers, and this rule is placed on the chain through blockchain technology. The third, tokens that can provide interest with all participants to achieve full incentives. Those are not new, but they are becoming more mainstream. So let's study how they work and whether they are safe. DAO operation and security issues. A DAO needs the following elements to play: a set of operating rules, funds such as tokens that the organization can be used to be reward its members for certain activities, and voting rights to establish the rules of operation. Most importantly, a good and safe structure. A potential problem with the voting system is that even if a security flaw is discovered, even if a security flaw is discovered in its initial code, it cannot be corrected before a majority votes. During the voting process, hackers even might exploit vulnerabilities in the code to attack. In May 2016, German startup Slog.it launched the creatively named the DAO to support their decentralized version of Airbnb. At the time, the crowdfunding campaign was a huge success, raised more than $150 million of ETH. Unfortunately, there are certain issues with the code they used in the DAO. In June 2016, the hackers attacked the DAO based on these vulnerabilities. The hackers obtained 1.6 million ETH, which was worth about $50 million at that time. This caused a massive and contentious debate among DAO investors, some proposing various solutions to the hacking problem and others calling for the permanent dissolution of the DAO. The DAO at the time was built on the Ethereum network, using smart contract algorithms to ensure its governance structure and economic incentives. To stop cyber attacks, the Ethereum blockchain underwent a hard forking, which causing Ethereum to split into two different blockchains, Ethereum and Ethereum Classic. The original chain continued to work and the hacked funds were never recovered. It's known as one of the biggest hacks in cryptocurrency, which exposing the DAO's risk and eroding investors' trust. According to IEEE Spectrum, DAOs are vulnerable to error programming and attack vectors. In fact, the potential consequences of this structure are many, and investors fear that they will take more responsibilities